Greetings. Okay, my fellow DHGs, welcome back. This is going to be another reading, but this is going to be a love reading. So, we're going to do a high vibrational love vibe reading, okay? So, it may be some things that come through that might be triggering, of course. You know, that's just how it is, right? This is going to be a blackout, obviously. We're just going to do it this way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tap into some love energies. Some of this may not resonate because everybody is at a different place within their love season, their situation, and things like that. Like, your love situation is not going to mirror and be exact to the T to the next person. It might have some similarities. Just use your discernment and don't try to force your feet to fit in a shoe if it's not the size, right? If this is not your reading, it's not your reading at this time, okay? That can happen sometimes. So I just want to let y'all know that because, love readings can be quite sensitive to some people, It's a little touchy spot. So let's go ahead and tap in and see what is this love energy. Thank you for divine guidance. Thank you for divine wisdom. Cast down any false guidance and vain imaginations or any high thing that tries to exalt itself against the knowledge and wisdom and truth of you. I submit these cards and this truth and the wisdom and the message only to you. You guide and direct this message. I cast any type of false prophecy surrounding or familiar spirits, any trickster spirits, lying spirits that try to come through. I protect the hearts and the minds of all of those that are watching this video, that they may not be deceived nor tricked, that their heart be sober, their mind be sober and clear, and their eyes focus on you always. Amen. 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 Prophesy out of what is in someone's heart or their desires. But what's the truth? What is your truth? What is your desire? For those who are meant to receive this message, what is the message surrounding love? Thank you. Amen. Amen. Thank you. Amen. I'll shut. All right. Let's see. Twin flame card immediately, of course. Knight of Hearts, the Queen of Swords, the Hierophant, the Page of Hearts, the Five of Pentacles, the Temptation, which is the Devil, the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Six of Hearts in reverse, and the Chariot. Interesting. The Lovers at the bottom of the deck, and the King of Wands at the top of the deck. What is going on? Okay. Alright. Let me see if I can spread these cards out right. Okay, so what is the deal? What is the deal? Oh, spirits. There was a false promise here from someone in your past, okay? And if it's not from a person, it was kind of like maybe you gave in to a desire maybe that was not really going to produce much. It was like a false, it's just some type of desire maybe that was, there was some illusions here. That's what I'm getting. Whether it came from a person or it was your own personal desire with something, there was a false promise here. There's something unknown about your person, or there's just a lot hidden. So maybe you don't know who your person is. For some of you could have thought who you knew who your person was, because I'm seeing that there's someone that let you down, and that could be a clear indication that this is not your person. Do people make mistakes? Do people let us down? Of course, it's human nature. I'm getting like this is a clear indication to walk away, or this person could be married, or they're committed or dedicated to someone. And I feel like you may have thought this was your person. Maybe you literally used the word twin flame, or maybe you still do. But it's somebody that had a secret situation going on in the back, or they kept you a secret, but you weren't aware that they had something else going on, okay? This could have caused you to feel kind of scorned, kind of hurt. Just kind of, yeah, just, this hurt you really badly. Let's just put it that way. Someone was definitely married, or just definitely committed to someone. I feel like you guys may be wanting this person to circle back or come back around, and spirit is like, no, this situation, if this person does in fact return, they're just going to return with some type of false promise. They're not going to follow through with this, whatever it is. This person has not left this other person alone. They might be in a situationship. They may not be in a real relationship, but it's like they are attached to someone else, in a non-healthy way. And I feel like it's something that has the power to affect you, and it already has affected you and hurt you. And spirit is saying to steer clear, because I'm seeing that there's somebody that wants to come back, but their intentions are not to stay, or they don't have any clear intentions. So it's more so like this person's stringing you along again. This person's put you in a place of like a fantasy where you tend to idealize the situation. It feels like, because there's Romeo and Juliet reference in this page of hearts card. It has Juliet from the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes. Um, I feel like this person, you feel like, it's meant to be, we're soulmates or something like that, and it's the star-crossed lover type vibe to this. Like, it's something that can't, it's almost like there's this block there. It's like something that is not coming together. Like, it doesn't fully like elevate or get off the ground or get past where it is. There's some needing to keep things a secret, or this person kept you a secret, or if not that they kept you a secret, they kept someone else a secret from you. Like, we're both parties, you and the other person were just blindsided, or you guys don't know about each other, or something with that. And I feel like this heavy temptation, this person is very sexually in tune with you, or you guys have a strong sexual attraction or chemistry. Maybe you guys never actually physically did the deal, do the do. But there's a strong attraction. Spirit is saying to resist it, because I feel like all of this is going to bring you more disappointment, more confusion, making you wanting to waver and give up, okay? Devastate you. So be very mindful of whoever this person is if they try to return, because the Six of Cups is in reverse. And if this be that you're waiting for this person to return, you're being encouraged not to wait on this person's arrival, or wait to hear back from them, or wait, or really put too much, what's the right word? Like, put too much power into their hands to make something happen, or to make you happy, or for them to wow you, or to change. There's nothing wrong with expecting the best from a person or out of a person. But with this, I'm getting like they've clearly shown you that they are not reliable. They are not a reliable person. Um, Not at all. Like, nothing about this person screams, I'm reliable. That you can lean on me, you can trust me, I got you. Like, they've shown you time and time again that they don't. It's kind of like spirit wants you to really sit with yourself and really be honest, not from a place of harsh judgment or beating yourself up and all of that, but really sit with yourself just in honesty and say, does this person really provide value? Not if they could and the possibility, but does this person show me here and now that they are capable, that they are intentful with being more, or being more of a valuable asset in my life, or in their own life, or in anyone's life? Or have they shown me time and time again that they cannot be trusted, or that they don't want to change, or are they pulling me down? That's really the question. And for some of you, it's like you guys have somebody that is for you, that is waiting for you, whether it's energetically or literally, someone waiting on you that's for you. But there's this being stuck or being committed, because this ring pop to me is like it's a candy ring. It's not even a real ring. It's fake. You know what I mean? It's candy. It's edible. It's something that will dissolve. So this promise is a false promise. It's not something that's going to stick. It's something that may be even immature. Whatever this person promised you, it could have been from a place of immaturity, could have been a place from games. Um, Spirit is just saying to really discern where you're placing your loyalty at, and who you're placing your loyalty into. your hands into, or your heart into someone's hands. Because this is, I feel like it's a bit complicated because you do see this person as someone you have a deep connection with. There's something about it that is sweet, but it's like this person is not the one that's supposed to hold your heart because they don't know how to. They're not assigned to that. They're not called to be that. Yeah, it's like Spirit is saying that what's for you is like it's kept safe, it's sacred, it's like it's put in this seal, like kind of visualize like a box, like a jewelry box or some type of keepsake box, a treasure box or something like that. That is where your true union lies. And there's timing wrapped around this. There's divine timing. There's an appointed time. Like it's something that's already set in place because there's a table here. It's like the zodiac wheel here. So I'm getting timing, a timetable. But I feel like you would have to be willing to really walk hands free without being tied. So there could be a soul tie here with someone. But it's like your hands to be free and open from the baggage. You might even be called to just leave any like prospects and options that you were like dealing with in the past or kind of holding on to as a place or as a means to distract you. Only take this as this resonates because I know some women's probably like, Heifer, I don't know who you talking to. Like, you can't tell me I can't date. And I'm not saying that. But for some of you guys might be called to leave that alone because maybe the people that you are connecting with has the ability to hold you back, or they represent an archetype or something like that, or they're filling a space that someone is more worthy and deserving is supposed to fill, and they're sitting in a seat that they're not supposed to sit. You know what I mean? Or even if you're not placing them on that place or giving them that treatment that you would give the ultimate or that person that that will be the one that you be with or whatever, there's a level of them being put in your life that's kind of holding a space where someone can't fully come in. They can't enter in. You know what I mean? So Spirit wants you to be hands free and be willing to move forward and walk ahead, straight forward, straight ahead into what's for you. But there's an attachment here to something or somebody. Yeah, there's someone that's like a prince. It's like they're in this position that they're not supposed to be in. Even further, I've been picking these babies up lately, like real strong. Like this message comes and it goes. Like it was around maybe like 3 years ago. I kept picking this message up about these twin babies that were supposed to come, and this message is coming up again. And if it's not twin babies, then it's like babies period, and it's a timing on that as well. They're supposed to come here. There's a purpose to this. I keep picking this message up in my readings. I can't even run away from it. It just keeps coming up. Okay. Spirit is not allowing a union to happen because this is not the person you're supposed to be with. It can go as deep as like bloodline, like the person that you thought you were supposed to be with, or the last couple of people that you tried it out with or thought it was going to work with, or you would like it to be them because it just seems easier, or whatever the case may be. Something with the bloodline, whatever their contract in life is, or their purpose, or whatever that's set forth for them and you, it doesn't mesh well. It actually causes delay, just creating more karmic energy or like soul ties with someone that is not needed. Because whoever is for you, there's something tied to a baby or babies. Some of you guys could be from Minnesota or something with Minnesota. But, child, I feel like this person could be younger than you. This whoever these people are, or they're just not as spiritually mature as you. And there's nothing wrong with that, because sometimes we'll be paired with people that we're not exactly on the same level spiritually, but there's something that we can both take from each other and help each other with, or heal, or whatever. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. But in this instance, it just feels like a mismatch, kind of like dead weight, kind of like a mother trying to pull her child and raise them up, and you can't raise a man, as they say, right? So or just whoever this lover is, they're not in that position. It's almost like they don't fit, if I'm quite honest. You know what I mean? Like, they don't fit. I'm looking at this card. It looks like a sword, but it has like this kind of like this balcony. Like, it almost looks like a throne, but I don't know how to explain it. And there's a prince in the middle of it, but he looks like he's trying to squeeze himself in it, like Santa Claus in a chimney, like trying to squeeze something that does not fit. So again, like, this is someone that's being placed in a position they don't fit. The person that's for you is very humble in spirit, but they have people that would, at the drop of a dime, be like, yeah, I'll take care of him. Yeah, I'll do this for, like, they got people that would want to cater to this person easily. They may even have people throwing themselves or waiting on them. What is it? Hand and foot. I think that's the saying, how it goes. Like, they got people that would be willing to do whatever, suck their toes even. Like, they don't care. Like, if he asks me to suck his, I'll suck. Like they might not even like feet. That's how desperate they are. I'm getting that type of energy. But your person that's for you, they're very humble. Like, that stuff doesn't really phase them. It's kind of like, it's giving peasant vibes. It's giving like thirstiness. Like, it's too much. But I'm getting that they're very humble. And maybe what sets you apart from, like, though they, it's like, it's a difference between servitude and a place of like humbleness. That word servant or submissive might be a triggering word. I know, like, I don't particularly like that word like that. But from a place of humbleness, there's a difference between being in that place of servitude versus being thirsty and um, being like demoralizing yourself, if that's the right word. um just like putting yourself low, yeah, to demoralize yourself, like. And I see that it's like these are people that are willing to just do whatever, um just to get this person's attention or to be chose, pick me vibes. That's what it's giving. Pick me, pick Misha, pick Monifa, whatever, pick Melissa. I don't know. I just wanted to use that. I don't know. Anyway, I am not the best with that phrases and things, but I just get like it's not the same energy as someone that says okay, so I'm getting like this because these women, there's two women in the back that obviously are servants, and there's one other servant that's about to wash this man's feet. Kind of reminds me of the Virgin Mary and Jesus. Not Virgin Mary, sorry, Mary Magdalene and Jesus type of energy. It's a humbleness. It's showing gratitude. It's a different level of it. So massaging your man's feet out of love and appreciation versus sucking somebody's toes just to get on or to get attention or to be chosen. It's a different type of vibe, right? So that's what I'm getting from this. Um, hmm. I just got something with Neville, the word Neville or the name Neville. Also something to vine, like a vine, a branch, vendor, the word vendor. That came to me. It's like there's a fight. Like people are willing, yeah, because you got the Five of Pentacles, but it's giving Five of Wands, because these people are like beating this one person. It's very violent, and it's like it's really due to finances. Like they're competing because this person has some type of money, like a high level of financial status or something like that. Um, or like they have something that is material that they want, and these people are willing to kill, steal, and destroy to get what they want. Maybe not literally. Spirit may have told you this. There's something about a prophecy surrounding competition, and there could be two other women. Oh, they look scary. Ugh. These women could be either a Libra. Getting like two women. They don't have to be Libras themselves, but I'm getting like it could be the Libra energy, because it could be like the seventh house is commitment and marriage and contracts. So Two of Swords, like this person could be at a conflict because they might be looking at their options as very slim. They're used to a certain type of feminine energy, or women that show up in a certain way, and they kind of feel like they only have one or two options. Not literally like two women, but maybe like an archetype, like it's either this type or that type. And they've never come across somebody like you, if they even know who you are, right? So it's kind of like they're looking at their options as very slim to none. And these options are, they're like these, they play like they're a servant, not servant, that word is so triggering. They pretend that there are, attentive and nurturing, and loving and compassionate, but they're really not. They're cloaked. They're really agents and servants of the dark, like because they're serving an agenda for themselves. Like their whole thing is getting financially, like they want to come up. They want to come up. Okay. Um, think this is Jupiter in Taurus. So Taurus rules the second house, which is finances, money, business. So they're looking to get lucky financially, business wise. Um, yeah, this has something to do with that. It's a combination of wanting to get married or wanting to be married to someone of high status, but it's for it's selfish reasons in their wanting to get married, obviously. So that's what I'm saying. It's like there's two feminine energies or two archetypes of a type of woman that this person is like surrounded by or used to. And they play like they have this person's best interest, or that they're kind or they're nice, but there's a cloak here. And if you really look at these women's faces, they look very distorted, like shapeshifters or something. They look really ugly, like scary looking, actually. um Goodness, I didn't want this to be so long, but look, this stuff be coming out. I can't really help that. It's just going with the flow, like, because this is a lot. It's coming out right now. Where's that other? I wanted to use Rose Bay's Oracle, but I gotta reach all the way over here to get it. Goodness. Okay, hold on. Hold on. No. Okay. I forgot this is such a big deck too. It's like a thick deck of cards. Okay, Holy Spirit. Ask for divine wisdom, divine truth, divine clarity, further clarity as far as this energy, this message that we're picking up. Okay. Yeah. This is like a difficult, challenging lesson, and I feel like this could be a series like of energies that you've dealt with in the past, like these trauma bonds, these back and forth connections, these off and on cycles and chapters with these people. And I'm getting like a double message with this because this woman has a python wrapped around her neck, It's like, and the python is about to attack someone maybe that's coming towards her. So this person that you're wrapped up in, or that you were connecting with, or maybe someone that you have a trauma bond with or a soul tie with, this person is like spiritually caught blocking you. Their venom, their spiritual venom, their essence and energy is like wrapped around you, and it's causing people to like kind of fear you and step away from you. There's someone that is like you're wrapped up in. I don't know who this, that's, I was not expecting this. Like, goodness. This person could be a king of cups. But I don't, no, I take that back. I feel like the person that's for you could be a king of wands. Sorry, king of clubs. So maybe I was meant to say the king of cups, because it says king of clubs. I don't know why I said king of cups. King of clubs is a fire sign. So your person could be a fire sign, or be someone that is just of these attributes: self-assured, proud, focused. But maybe the person you're wrapped up in is a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. God bless you if it's a Scorpio. They could even be a Taurus, Capricorn male. If it is a fire sign male that you're wrapped up in, they could be an Aries male, because I'm seeing like horned animals. So Caps, Taurus, not Leo, Aries men, or masculine energies. So yeah, you're like trapped. It's a sexual energy that's keeping you stuck. There's two serpents wrapped around these women in these cards. You have to do what's best for you. You have to free yourself, because I feel like there's this temptation, there's this trickster energy, there's this enticement that this person keeps you stuck. If it's all about sex, or you think that you're in control, like, oh, we just effing, oh, it's just this, it's just that, it's more deeper than that. But it's like this person is very enticing, whether you're having sex with them or not. They're alluring, they pull you in. You may think about having sex with this person often, or you fantasize about past escapades, or what you would like to do or wish you could do. Or it's like, it's just something that keeps you wrapped. There's nothing constructive that's coming from this energy. It's nothing heavyweight. But your heart burns for this person. But the person that's for you, their heart is going to burn for you. For once, it's kind of like, you sit and really think, like, when's the last time that I really felt a burning in my heart for someone that equally loved me the same? Or was it always one scale tipped on one end versus the other, where maybe I was always burning and yearning and loving this one person and they weren't, or it was someone that was always yearning and burning for me that I did not feel the same for? It's like, when's the last time? And I feel like this is somebody that is, they could be the zodiac, the Chinese zodiac of the tiger, the year of the tiger, this person, zodiac. So maybe check the years of the year of birth. For some of you, they could be tigers. So, goodness. Is there anything else that wants to come out? Yeah, there's a choice or decision that needs to be made, okay? This person could also be a Libra, because I keep seeing scales in these cards, and it's just something that needs to be, it's a decision that needs to be made. I feel like Spirit's giving you this clear indication that you have to, when it's the divine right time, you're being encouraged to make a decision, whether you're really ready to move on past the situation, because some of you guys are being guided. You're being guided in it's kind of, I don't want to say direction, but it doesn't want to leave my mouth to say that. So maybe I'm not meant to say that. So I'm not going to. But it feels like something was direction. But no. I'm more so getting like, wherever Spirit is taking you, it might be some storms. But Spirit is like, can you be calm? Can you find peace in the midst of the storm? Because it's like, um, during the travel with the disciples and Jesus. They were in a boat, and the boat was, um, they were afraid. Basically, the disciples were afraid because of how rapid the waves were, and they were scared and they were crying out. And God basically was telling them to calm themselves, like to trust. And He calmed the waters. So it has something to do with being still and being at a place of peace, even though it seems like things are going like in disarray. Things are just all kind of topsy turvy. Um, how do I explain it? Yeah, I feel like whatever it is that might be challenging to you, like you're in the middle of that and you can't see where you're going, or it kind of feels like you're not reaching your destination, or your ships are never going to come in. That is not the case. So yeah, I want to read this real quick because I just found it. It's Mark 4 and 35 through 41. It says, that day when evening came, He said to His disciples, let's go over to the other side. Leaving the crowd behind, they took Him along just as He was in the boat. There were also other boats with Him. A furious swell came up, and the waves broke over the boat, so that it was nearly swamped. Jesus was in the stern, sleeping on a cushion. The disciples woke Him and said to Him, Teacher, you don't care if we drown? He got up and rebuked the wind and said to the waves, Quiet, be still. Then the wind died down and it was completely calm. He said to His disciples, Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith? They were terrified and asked each other, Who is this? Even the wind and the waves obey Him. So, that type of faith of where you can say to the storm, Be quiet, be still. It's kind of parallel to the scripture about the mountains. If you say to this mountain, move from here to there, it shall move if you believe. If you have faith as small as a mustard seed. So there's an element of faith. It goes back to that in the midst of the trials and tribulations, or the things that seems to be stuck or in the way, and it may not happen overnight or move right away, but you have to have faith and trust that these things will shift and they will move out of the way. Because I really feel like it's more so a thing of patience and trust than anything in the midst of everything. What seems to be going wrong, what seems to be up and down, or just like not clear to you, it's really going down to faith. That's really what it cracks down to, and making that clear, conscious decision that you're going to leave something behind, because it may not be one specific person. I called out a few zodiac signs, and they may resonate with you guys equally, or just like one of the signs or two of the signs that may resonate with you. But I feel like this is really an archetype as well for some of you that you're being called to release and let go of, because they're in a position or in place that they're not supposed to be. You know what I mean? So pull one more card. Okay. Be the love you wish to receive. And the scripture is Proverbs 11 and 25. It says, those who refresh others themselves will be refreshed. So this to me is another reminder of not to be bitter or to be upset about the love that you gave to people maybe that did not love you back. Because if it was genuine, they may have needed it at that time. You don't know the weight of what that did for them, or how that helped them, or how it may have later hit them or helped them. But be that love that you wish to receive, because what you reap you sow, what you put out you shall receive. So don't lose faith and don't waver that love that you have inside of you. Don't waver and think that it doesn't exist, because it does exist. Someone that loves you, maybe even can love you far deeper than you could even imagine, love to have even be. But trust that there's someone that has a heart that vibrates and matches and resonates with yours, that you're not going to just keep running into these empty hearts, that these people that are not. Because really what this is like, if you look at it from a different perspective of it's bitterness and saying, oh, this person just couldn't handle me, or they just wasn't good enough for me, or maybe I wasn't good enough for them. Or look at it from a perspective that they were not the one chosen or called to hold your heart. They were not the one that was given the divine instructions, or the, just the divine instructions within themselves naturally, not being instructed or have the capability to be with you. They weren't the one called to do that or to be that. So when you're called to something, it may not be something that someone else can handle or to do because they weren't called to it. They weren't equipped for it. They weren't birthed for it. You know what I mean? So you have to look at it from that perspective, and that will, hopefully alleviate a lot of the stress and looking at things from that perspective of, I'm not good enough, or this person wasn't good enough. It's more so, no, they just weren't fit. They weren't the one. It was not meant to be them. You know what I mean? So hopefully this reading resonated with whomever it's supposed to resonate with. And I'm just going to leave it at that. We're going to leave it there. And as always, much love, you guys. Be blessed, be safe, take care. Peace.